Today I'm going to talk about office recycling. Recycling while you're at work. Okay, every single day at work, I know that I go through all sorts of different office supplies and items, and sometimes it can seem confusing on whether these items go in the recycling bin or the trash. First, let's talk about folders. In the office, whether you're filing or putting together a project or report, you probably use a lot of different types of folders. In the office, if you have any folders, pocket folders that are cardboard or paper, these are fine to go in your regular recycling bin. Okay? File folders like this, they can go right in your regular recycling bin. Then you have folders like this that are plastic. These folders you can save and reuse over and over again because they're durable, but anytime you have a plastic folder, it has to go in the garbage if you're not going to use it anymore. Okay, plastic folders cannot be placed in your recycling bin. This is a plastic folder, so it's going in the trash. Okay, another folder that cannot go in your recycling bin are metal hanging file folders. Okay, these should always also either be reused or put in the regular trash. Next, I'm going to talk about paper. Okay, every day in the office you use multiple types of paper. Okay, most common being your regular white copy or printer paper. Okay, this can obviously go right in your recycling bin. You can also recycle colored paper. Okay, colored office or computer paper can go in your recycling bin. Okay, other types of paper that you use, lined paper. Okay, lined paper can go in your recycling bin. If you have a spiral notebook, like this one right here, you can put the whole notebook into the recycling bin. Okay, you don't have to worry about that little spiral. Whole thing can go in the bin. Post-it notes and other little notepads and things like that, those can all be tossed in your recycling bin when you're through with them. Another thing you probably get a lot of is mail. Okay, mail comes in many different forms. Well, your junk mail or mail that you don't need anymore can go right into your recycling bin. Okay, if you do shred your mail when you're through with it, that shredded paper goes in a large clear bag and then can get tossed into your recycling bin. But envelopes, they can go in the bin. Even if they have the little plastic windows, that's fine. The envelopes can go right in your bin. Okay, envelopes like this, these can go in the recycling bin. But when you get a package or envelope like this, where you can feel how thick it is and feel the packaging and cushioning that's in there, these types of envelopes should go in the garbage. Another thing that you probably go through a lot of, because you probably use so much white printer or photocopy paper, you're opening up new reams of paper all the time. Okay? The reams of copy paper, the wrappers, you would think that they're just like the paper that's inside them, but they're actually not. Okay, photocopy wrappers, these should go in the garbage. They have wet strength chemicals in them to keep them really strong and protect the paper inside the wrapper from getting wet from moisture and things like that. So these wrappers actually should go in the garbage. Okay, a few last things. Along with your plastic folders that cannot be recycled, plastic report covers, when you're prepping for projects or prepping reports, these plastic sheets, laminated pieces of paper, okay, those items should also, along with your plastic folders, go in the trash. Okay, plastics, the only plastics that you can put in your recycling bin are bottles and containers. Water bottles, yogurt container. Okay, those are the types of things we can recycle. If it's not a bottle or a container, it goes in the trash. Therefore, plastic packaging and wrappers should always go in the trash. Plastic pens, okay, markers, glue sticks, anything like that, same thing. They should go into the trash when you no longer need them or they no longer work. Okay. Plastic pens cannot go into the recycling bin. Another common item that you see in the office are binders, okay? 3-ring binders. These They've got cardboard in them. They've got a plastic coating on the outside. They've got metal. Okay, 3-ring binders, they just can't go in the recycling bin. Okay, they have to go into your trash, but please consider reusing them before you just toss them in the trash. Okay, paper that's inside them can go in the recycling bin, but the binder itself should go into your trash. Last item I want to talk about is paper like this. Okay, we call this NCR paper. It's used for receipts and making copies of things. Okay, this paper actually can go in your recycling bin. Okay, carbon paper, like where it actually has the carbon that you can feel and see on it, that goes in the trash. But paper like this is fine to put right in your regular recycling bin.